Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a special alumni edition of the Sports Block. I'm Ryan Grover. Alongside of me, we have Jeff Hudak.
What's going on, Ryan?
Jeff?
Good to see you again. Good to be
Nate
back.
Harris, how we doing?
What's going on, Ryan? Great to be back.
The reason why I say it's an alumni edition is because everybody you see in front and behind the cameras are all proud alumni of this great high school. We're coming to you live from Mustang Gym, where the Lady Mustangs of Middle Creek are taking on the Grimsley Whirlies out of Greensboro, North Carolina. The Grimsley girls are headed by Charles Barnes, the head coach. And just before we get started, what do we got? What do we got for keys, boys?
I'll start first with Middle Creek. You want to keep an eye on Jasmine Shaw, number 20, their point guard, their floor general. She loves to drive and penetrate and create open shots for her teammates, so you want to look forward to that. Also, you want to look at number 40, Vanessa Pitts. She's going to get down there. She comes off the bench, but she's a great low post player, and she's developing, and she's going to help Middle Creek out tremendously tonight.
And for the Grimsley girls tonight, they're sitting right now 2-5 for the season. They came off a tough tough loss a couple games back against conference rival Greensboro Page. So you're going to look out for them coming out, gunning and trying to get back on the winning track.
Well, real quick before we get this started, the starting lineups for our Middle Creek Mustangs: Betsy Dewar, the junior guard, number 10; Sydney Smith, 15; Jasmine Shaw, 20, the senior guard, like Nate was talking about; Lauren Cesare, number 23; and also Mary Johnson. Those are your starting lineups for Middle Creek.
And Nate, you said you had a chance to get in here one time and see these girls play this season. How did you think they played so far? How are they looking this season?
Last time I saw them, they played against Green Hope. Green Hope's a tough team in the area, as everybody knows, but they played hard. They have great offensive players, so the key tonight, I think, also for Middle Creek, just to play defense and get the hustle points, the winning hustle points tonight.
Shaw with the air ball out of the kick, and it's going to be last touch Grimsley, number 33.
And I like how you're seeing them right out the gate, not afraid to shoot that deep ball. So we'll keep looking for that tonight.
From their first possession, they try to get the ball inside and quickly kick it out, like they do here again. Dewar has the ball, right of center. She sets up the offense. She gets to the shot on the left side. Cross court pass. Cesare drives, tries to draw the foul, no call. Scrum inside. As we get the shot, it's Shaw with the shot. And there's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Grimsley ball.
Here's an early sign of hustle points. Middle Creek was scratching and clawing for the rebounds. It's a jump ball, and Grimsley has it, but you can see Middle Creek's coming out aggressive tonight.
Coach Wes Petty in the 7th year with the Lady Mustangs, going on a full court press right off the dead ball spot. As Grimsley breaks through it pretty easily, and she travels. 21 on the travel, Sarah Nash.
That's just a lack of focus right there. You get possession of the ball. She was trying to make a break to the basket before she even had it in her possession.
Jasmine Shaw quickly breaks through her man and takes it right to the rack, but can't get it to fall. Rebound by number 44. That's Hannah Bray.
Yeah, that's one thing about Shaw. She's going to try to create open shots for her teammates, but if the lane's open, she's going to take it.
She blew past her defender, did everything right except finish on the bucket.
And it's a good defensive play right there to break up that pass.
7:01 left to go in the first period of play.
I don't know if y'all mentioned earlier, but Middle Creek's the leading scorer right now. Ashley Shank is out with concussion, so that's going to have a big impact on their play tonight.
21, Sarah Nash has the ball. As they move it around the perimeter, Nash with the ball left of the center. She shoots high off the glass. Rebounded by number 23. That's Faith Peegs. Quickly with the putback deuce. And quickly back up the court. Good pass, good find by Cesare, and she finds him at 15, Sydney Smith on the easy put up.
The last game I checked out with Middle Creek when they were playing Green Hope, that's one of Middle Creek's strengths. If they can beat you down court and get up a quick shot before you get your defense settled, they're going to be in good shape.
Rebound by Jasmine. She gets it to Cesare. She goes up. The shot altered. Dewar gets the rebound, puts up the putback, and it's good.
I'm really liking the transition that they're playing right now. They're quick down the court onto the offensive side of the ball, and that's key in games like these.
And so far, we see a breakneck pace as both teams are trying to push up the floor. They're going to say last touch Grimsley as a couple of substitutes come onto the floor. That's Chastity Ford, number 3, and Jariah Harris, number 4.
Yeah, this Middle Creek's game. They're going to try to Fast-paced you, and at times they're gonna have stretches where they're just gonna try to run you out the gym, and if they can be successful with that and get some easy points, they'll be fine.
Dewar with a floater in the lane falls. Good move to get into the lane with a good move to get it to the basket.
Yeah, Betsy Dewar, that's her first bucket. I was talking to Coach Petty earlier today, and he said Dewar has been coming on strong for them late. She's starting to become more confident in her shot. She had 11 points in the past 2 games.
Sydney Smith, number 15, the forward, draws the 5-second call. And just like that, on the turnover, it looks like Barnes is going to take a timeout, try to settle his team down. In the first couple of minutes, what have you seen so far?
Quick-paced game. Both teams are coming out here trying to set the pace at very high tempo, pushing it down the court. So we'll see if they can both hold out at that pace for the entire game.
It also seems like the Middle Creek guards have been able to beat their man off the dribble around the perimeter and find some space in the lane.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Keep pressing the ball, keep finding the open shots, extra pass, and they'll take the W on this one.
Yeah, we saw Betsy Dewar in pregame, and she has a shot. Her form is looking better and better, and Coach Petty even mentioned that she's more confident in her shot, so I would try to get her going early.
Johnston with the pass into 15, kicks out Dewar. She spots up for 3, rims around,
Close.
rebound by Johnson, and gets taken away by number 10, the guard, Kalia Austin.
And that's a good shot right there. I would have definitely given her the go-ahead to take that. It looks good all the way through.
Right, wide open and a good look. Middle Creek here with a 2-3 zone. That's their base defense.
Step just inside the 3-point lines off as Shaw looks to push once again. She stops, finds Johnston on the left side, off the glass, too high. Rebounded by number 4, that's Jariah Harris.
Yeah, Johnson's more of a low post. She plays with her back to the bucket. That was just a shot that she was open. She thought she could take.
Austin kicks it. They moved around the perimeter.
Very good defense. No lanes. No passing lanes open for Grimsley right now.
Hannah Bray, the only one inside, and they got 4 guards around the perimeter as Bray kicks it Austin. And they're still trying to find something inside. Bray with the turnaround, high off the glass, rebounded by Johnson. She's going to get fouled.
Strong rebound.
It looks like the Mustangs are running a little box and one defense. Am I correct when I say that? It looks as if they're playing a little box and one. It seemed to work out pretty nicely since especially Grimsley had the 4 girls on the post.
Another area 3. Girls basketball game. Broughton is leading Athens Drive 35-22 at halftime.
And Johnson got to come out. She's bleeding on her fingers. She got to come out real quickly and get that wrapped up. She's replaced by Kimmy Pittman.
As Dewar's going to bring the ball up the court. Off the head of Pittman. She looks inside. Off the tip, loose ball. She puts up. Pittman puts up a shot, and gets fouled in the process. She's going to go to line and shoot for 2.
Well, one thing I see early, Ryan, the Grimsley girls defense, they're collapsing down on the post, and they are leaving Middle Creek open on the perimeter. So Middle Creek big men, if they're big players, their post players can see the guards, and they can get some easy open shots.
As Pittman looking to convert on the first. Rims out. Middle Creek's leading 6-2. 4:27 left to go in the first quarter of play. As Pittman looks to convert on the second of 2 free throws.
She's averaging 4 points a game right now.
And off the back rim, still loose.
Gets her own rebound.
Pittman gets her own rebound. Cesare in the corner for 3. Off the back iron, still loose. And these girls are fighting for every rebound so far. Dewar in the lane as it gets kicked around, and nasty block on the Cesare shot. And Cesare compounds the problem by fouling number 23, Faith Peegs, in the corner.
Yeah, that was Faith with a block as well. That was a pretty good effort to get in front of that one.
And Middle Creek's winning the rebounding battle right now, and that's part of the battle right there, winning, having the rebound advantage.
Every loose ball. Number 2, Alex Hill takes the ball out of bounds. And it looks like early they're having problems getting the ball into bounds as another
turnover.
Wayward pass is picked up by Pittman. She gets it to number 11, who takes it to the rack and scores.
Good.
A great drive. Courtney Latham on the drive, blows past her defender, takes it with the right hand up into the rack as Bray steps out of bounds, and it's going to be Middle Creek Mustang ball.
This defense is suffocating right now. Grimsley has no answer for breaking the press, and Petty, I want to hats off to Petty for coming out with a press early in the game.
When you're playing a team you don't see, you like to put the pressure on them early and see how they react.
And right now they've got them on their heels.
Has a great pass inside.
Oh,
and the last touch off of a Middle Creek player.
that was a good look. Next time they run that, they won't miss that pass.
Yeah, just a little low.
Dewar's passed a little off for Sydney Smith, who was all by herself on the other side of the lane. Number 2, Alex Hill, gonna pass it back in. Every time Grimsley's gonna pass the ball in, it's gonna be a
turnover.
A turnover. That's what it's been so far. As
foul on the shot.
As Sydney Smith's going to go to the line after picking up the loose ball. Every time Grimsley, what I was trying to say, every time Grimsley's trying to throw the ball in, it's an adventure. It hasn't been a clean pass at any point so far in this game.
These are easy points, and Middle Creek has to knock them down. Middle Creek's going to get to the line a lot tonight. You can see that already. So if they can get down there and knock their shots down, then they'll be fine.
Middle Creek so far struggling out the line. These easy points, like Nate said, are going wasted as they've missed four straight free throws. You
can't leave them out there. You can't.
Yeah, you have to make the free ones.
Kalia Austin with the ball setting up the offense.
2-3 defense right now.
If you're the Grimsley girls, you have to feel that despite your early woes, it's only a 6-point game where it easily could be a double-digit lead.
Absolutely. Middle Creek's kind of left them in the game with the missed free throws.
Courtney Latham, is going to get called for the reach-in.
And that's just, I mean, that's not too bad of a foul to take on that one. She was definitely giving 100% effort-wise on that defense. And Nate did say that they're running that 2-3 zone now.
The big freshman Vanessa Pitts coming in, number 40 for the Mustangs.
Yeah, I've seen her play earlier this year, and she's what you call raw talent. She has the intangibles, but once she gets a little better and savvy to her, she's going to be a great player.
It's going to be a jump ball, as they say. Pitts got a hand on top of the ball, and it's going to be Middle Creek Mustang ball. Good defensive stop by Pitts.
She puts you in the mind of a former Middle Creek great, Amber Battle.
Yep, she definitely has the same body.
Yeah, absolutely. Defensive presence, and if she can, refine her offensive game, it's going to be a sight to see. But once again, she's only a freshman.
Yeah, and 4 years to sculpt that talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
3:11 to go into first period of play. First quarter, Middle Creek 8, Grimsley 2. As Dewar's going to bring the ball up for the Mustangs.
Middle Creek just has to take more advantage of those easy shots. This game could really be a double-digit game, as Ryan alluded to earlier.
Latham gets it inside to Smith, who gets her shot blocked but gets the rebound. Last touch, Grimsley.
You got to go back up with that. You're right there next to the goal. You have to go back up.
And these Grimsley girls are getting their hands on a few of these shots, making it hard inside. As Pitts gets the inbounds pass, shot a little bit too hard, rebounded by Latham, get it back out to Dewar, and she's going to reset the offense, middle of the key.
I just kind of threw that one up for her, and it would have worked out great. She just got to hit that shot.
Pittman gets inside to Pitts.
Grimsley's
as they're working a good in and out game, and they're going to get a called a travel before the shot.
Yeah, it looks like Grimsley's running man-to-man, whereas that defers with Middle Creek because they're running 2-3 zone. Grimsley's running man-to-man and going to try to stop you. Head up.
As Dewar's on the ball, they're going to run around the inside to number 22.
Good defense. You have 5 white shirts on 1 blue shirt. Good defense.
Yeah, so far the 2-3 zone has really been working for Middle Creek. They're shutting them down. They're able to double the ball and leave that backside open and then still recover if that pass does make it through.
Dewar was battling with number 15, the one who has the ball now, Henschel, who gets the ball out, and number 5 with the drive gets it number 22, who's Carmen inside to Henschel with the easy 2. Latham brings the ball up the court. Inside to Pitts.
They're really trying to work it inside the Pitts right now. She's just got to start making those.
Good footwork by Pitts. Can't convert.
And she can be up and down, but like we already said,
with the ball. Excuse me, Nate.
Like we already said, she's a freshman, and just raw talent. Should develop that.
Henschel inside. As these girls are playing rough inside, as Henschel, as soon as she receives that ball inside, is immediately swarmed by these Mustangs.
That's what you call suffocating defense. They're not letting them breathe.
Alex Hill with the shot off. A little long as Smith gets the rebound. Latham's going to bring the ball up right side of the court.
One difference you can tell We talked about Jasmine.
Oh, great crossover. She makes her way to the rack and gets fouled. Great move to get past Hope Peegs.
Yeah, one difference you can tell when Jasmine Shaw's out, their starting point guard, the pace slows down a little bit. Jasmine Shaw is a speedster, and she likes to zoom up and down the court. So when she's out, the pace slows down a little bit, but they're still trying to get quick and easy buckets.
The substitute, Mary Johnston, gets it in, kicks it cross court to a corner three,
Oh,
rims out. As Pitts gets the rebound, puts it back up. Great rebound and put back by Pitts.
That's how you go right back up.
Yeah, that was a good inbounds play. That three should have gone in, and they were there for the rebound and put it right back up.
Minute left to go in the first quarter. Play Middle Creek up 10-4 on these visitors, Grimsley High School. The three off, long, rebounded. Hinchell had it for a minute, still loose, as Johnson finally ends up with the ball. As Dewar brings it back, gets it to Johnson. She has room to go. She takes it straight to the rack, gets fouled by Hinchell.
Simple formula: make the free throws. You're going to get there. You can see they're aggressive. Just make the shots.
Hinchell gets called on the swipe. She would have just stayed straight up there. That would have been a good defensive stop.
Yeah, she was looking at the ref there, wondering why she got called, but there's a definite contact, non-ball on that defensive play.
Mary Johnston, the senior guard, going to the line for two.
I believe she had a sister graduate through this program as well.
Brittany Johnson, another great Middle Creek basketball player.
And I believe she's in the house tonight.
That's 5 straight misses from the line. These are gimme points. West Petty can't feel great about these missed opportunities here.
Yeah, Brittany Johnson is one of the all-time great low post players for women's basketball here at Middle Creek. She's playing collegiate ball.
Mary Johnson converts on the second of 2 free throws, 11-4. The score with 45 seconds left to go. As Ann Pendergast is taking the ball up for these Grimsley Whirly, excuse me. Inside number 23, Faith Peegs gets it to 44. Hannah Bray, as she gets fouled on the shot attempt, and she's going to go to line for 2.
Now, that was some of the best ball movement I've seen out of the Whirly so far this game. They definitely worked it around the perimeter, got it quick inside, and then she was able to draw the foul.
It looks like that's what they've been trying to establish all game, but the passes haven't been pinpoint like they should be. As Bray takes a shot, and it's a little left as she's missed the first shot.
We got Todd Ringenberg on the floor, Scott Wood on the floor.
Both doing the camera work on the sideline.
All alumni, all class of 2008 from Middle Creek.
Ryan Wood, excuse me, Scott Wood.
Scott Wood plays for State.
He's about as tall as Scott Wood. He confused me down there.
As Middle Creek gives it away on a dead ball turnover.
Yeah, they're just trying to move too fast. They're trying to get a quick, easy shot, but just lost control of the ball.
Inside to Bray. Great movement again. The shot doesn't fall as Bray gets it inside to 23 Peegs, and she couldn't put the ball in the basket. The ball is intercepted and taking the length of the court. Good body control to get the shot up, but can't convert. That's Hope Peegs, and that's going to be your last action of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, Middle Creek 11, Grimsley 5. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Second quarter of action here at Mustangs Gym. 11-5. As a cheerleader almost lost her life right there. Did you see that?
No, unfortunately, I missed that one. But I did get to catch this first quarter of action, and it was pretty good so far from the Middle Creek Mustangs. I feel like they definitely have the momentum in their side of the court right now.
Dewar's going to bring the ball up as the on-ball pressure is intense from Grimsley. Gets it to Pitt's corner inside the three-point arc. Long.
A little deep.
Ball still loose, picked up by Johnson, and she looks to put the ball up, and that's going to be a jump ball. And it looks like it's going to stay here. Nope, it's going to go Grimsley's way.
That was a friendly jump ball call in my mind. There's a lot of contact on that one, I think.
Johnson brought the ball against her chest. That ball was not going anywhere. That's a good call on the jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Pitts, she's another player that plays better with her back toward the goal, and she was open once again and thought she could make it, but a little too much on it.
Prendergrass gets it to Peegs. As number 3, Justice White, seeing her first action in the game, gets called for the foul.
Yeah, talking to some people that keep up with Middle Creek basketball. Number 3's came a long way from her JV days.
Good steal.
Dewar gets the steal, takes it up, and gets called for the draws the foul. On Prendergrass. Great inbound steal. Takes it the length of the court and draws the foul. Just convert, and it'll be a good play. Dewar makes the first of 2 free throws.
Yeah, she's one of Middle Creek's better shooters, and we kind of alluded to her being somebody to watch for, so let's keep our eye on her.
Yeah, she's up there when it comes to points per games with almost 9 points a game. She's got 70 so far in the season, so she's definitely one of the higher scorers.
Yeah, she's a junior, so she's one of the elder spokesmen on the team. So
she converts on both free throws. 13-5 the score now, as Prendergast takes the ball up the court.
Just great defense by Middle Creek. And number 3 again, Justice White with the deflection.
It looks like the offense is trying to be run through Peegs right now, trying to catch it on the wings and based on where she is on the court, make the second pass there. And Dewar is all over that inbounds. She is not letting Prendergast get that ball in any sort of position to make a play.
That's Johnson on the defense right there.
Prendergast going to get the ball in. The pass bobbled.
Another steal.
As Dewar's going to bring the ball up. Finds Latham.
Ooh.
Holds the ball close to a travel call as Johnson takes it inside. Great inside pass.
Great pass.
Fantastic.
Sydney Smith, all she had to do is just lay it in. Great pass by Johnson.
It's that extra pass that you're looking for right there, and they were able to connect on that one.
Absolutely. When you attack the
– she keeps it alive. Close to a travel call, but she gets called the double dribble.
Number 3, Justice White, is pretty active on the defensive side.
We've been calling her number quite a bit on the defensive end. As Faith Peegs loses the dribble and gets called for the double.
Yeah, when you attack the basket, how frequent is Middle Creek's been attacking it, they're going to jump to you, so that'll leave somebody open, and she just found her teammate with a good pass last play.
Gets it to Johnson, another inside pass. Kicks it to Dewar on the left elbow.
There she is.
Easy knockdown shot for the shooter.
Now, I don't know what Petty said to him in between that first and second quarter, but they have come out on fire this one.
Yeah, the double-digit lead that they should have had, they have right now with a 12-point lead.
A kick out to Prendergast. Takes the floater.
Good
rebounded by Johnson.
And they're pushing
looking up.
Quick to Dewar. And she's going to take it inside. Kicks it to Latham.
Good pass.
That's a 2. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Bray. That's a strong rebound.
Yeah, good box out by Bray.
As Grimsley going to look to try to stop the bleeding here, down by 12.
Looks like
10-second violation called, as there was no pressure on the ball. You got to get it over that timeline.
That's just a mental lapse. She didn't realize she was taking that long to get across.
You can see with Middle Creek, the first quarter they were in a 2-3 defense, and they've changed to man-to-man, which put a little more pressure on the Grimsley team.
Dewar gets the ball. Great pass into Latham. Can't handle the pass.
She got,
but it's going to be a call. That's going to be a foul in the play.
That was number 5, Hope Peegs, drawing the foul.
As Latham's going to go to the line to shoot too.
Courtney Latham makes the first free throw. She has the older brother who used to come through. Another Middle Creek great for football and basketball, Garrett Latham. He attends NC State right now.
As Middle Creek's going to be in the bonus from now until the end of the half. And Latham misses a second, but there's a host of Mustangs. Bray battles for that rebound. This jump ball.
Way to get down there. Bray actually had the rebound, but Middle Creek hustling to the ball and just putting their hands on the ball and made it a jump ball.
A great hustle play to wrestle that ball back for these Mustangs.
Johnston looks
inside to Smith. Looks like it was blocked.
Ooh, that's Middle Creek.
It's gonna be last touch Grimsley. Excuse me. Going to be Middle Creek ball. Middle Creek's just all over these loose balls, and I think that's what the difference is so far. These extra possessions.
Draws the foul.
Justice White going to draw the foul on the shot, and she's going to go to line for 2.
And I believe that was Faith Peags, if I'm not mistaken, draw that foul.
This is why, as I was trying to say earlier, she's came a long way, and everybody's seen her advance. And that's what's, when you're going through a 4-year program, you want to advance every year and get better. That's something that Justice White has done.
White nails the first shot. As we have White, Johnston, Smith, Latham, and Doer on the court. Johnson looked to have a hand on it, but couldn't quite hold possession. As Austin is going to bring the ball up for the Grimsley Whirlies. Excuse me.
Doer playing great defense. Excuse me, I've been saying Doer, but Doer, excuse me, number 10. She's been playing great defense, so she's been lighting up on the offensive side and contributing on the defense.
Middle Creek gets called for the on the drive. Grimsley 24, Mary Opgard is going to take the ball. Oh, she gets subbed out, excuse me, so that's going to be Chastity Ford, number 3, going to pass the ball in.
Doer just came out, so it's going to be interesting to see where the offense is going to be generated from with the Middle Creek Mustangs, because there are 2 offensive weapons. Number 20, Jasmine Shaw, and Betsy Doer are out on the bench right now.
Looking to get the ball in. Gets it to Bray. Tries to make the pass and intercepted.
We got a 2-on-1.
As Latham gets the ball into the lane, puts it up off the back iron. Bray gets the rebound, and she is fighting for every rebound she gets.
Just down there scrapping. They're just playing hard. That's one thing you can say about Middle Creek, and what I said earlier.
That was a foul on Johnston from Middle Creek. But I do agree with you, Nate. Everyone's down there scrapping.
Let's see if we can get a report on Jasmine Shaw. That's their leader on the team, but she hasn't been in since early first quarter, so we need to see what's going on with her.
Austin, as Latham dives for the loose ball. There's a scrum, another jump ball. I don't think I've seen this many jump balls in quite some time.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that one.
And that's just a product of playing hard and wanting it more. Middle Creek wants it more tonight.
And we were just told that Jasmine Shaw's fighting an ankle right now. That's why she's not in the game.
Ankle injury. Yeah, those are always tough, and that's common with basketball and sport of basketball.
Austin has the ball top of the key, looking to get it inside to Ford. She goes up for the shot over the rim, rebounded by Johnson.
Sydney Smith with the contesting
that was close.
shot.
I was close to a travel right there. As Latham's going to bring the ball up, gives it to Cesare, number 23, as she gets tripped.
She's fouled by number 4,
Jariah Harris, excuse me. I'll get it out sometime.
Here in the last 4.5 minutes, let's see if Middle Creek can make a push. It's already a double-digit lead, but let's see if they can try to put the game away in the first half.
If they keep playing like they did this second quarter, this one will be done here fairly soon.
Cesare converts on the 1-and-1.
One of the few free throws that have been made, and I'm sure Petty will definitely notice that after watching this one.
Pitts and Pittman come in to the game. Cesare looking to convert on the 1-and-1, the second half of the bonus. Shots up, it's good.
And that's what you got to do. You got to knock down easy shots, and she went 2 for 2 on that trip.
Kalia Austin brings the ball up for the Whirlies.
Close to a travel right there.
Austin gets the ball not cleanly, and it didn't look like Ford was ready for that pass as she looked to cut in.
Some miscommunication there on the floor, and you can see their offense is starting to break down a little bit.
Just good defense. Petty, I don't know what Coach Petty was talking to his players about in practice, but obviously he was preaching defense.
Latham bringing the ball up. It looks like her and Doer is going to take control of the point guard duties in Shaw's absence. Inside pass to Cesare.
She looks outside but puts it up.
Chastity Ford gets it to Prendergast. Ford with the ball again. Prendergast top of the key. Inside. A great inside-outside pass to Hinchel.
Good ball movement. They get their own rebound.
Prendergast, the point guard, gets the rebound and a good, strong putback.
Yeah, Vanessa Pitts. So you want to see if you want to see Pitts there blocking that shot.
As Cesare looks to get the ball inside to Pittman. In that case, you want to see a bounce pass on that one, as that ball is a little hot to hold.
Absolutely. Coach Petty's not happy with that pass. He just kind of whispered in her ear and told her to make a better pass next time.
And they just need to calm down a little bit, bring it back together, and start playing like they did coming out of the break.
Latham is all over the perimeter. I'm definitely liking her effort around the perimeter, trying to challenge every possession.
She did just draw another foul though.
Coach Petty's
going to take her to the bench.
Yeah. Coach Petty's putting in. He needs to generate some offense. He's putting in his two best offensive players right now.
Looks like Shaw came back from an early injury and to come back into the game as Doer came in as well.
Oh, she taped up her thumb too. Didn't she have a little blood on her thumb or something like that, Nate?
Earlier, yeah.
That might have been what she's getting taken care of.
As the point guard duties go back to Shaw, she's going to bring the ball up the court.
Her and Johnson had a thumb that needs to get cleaned up.
Oh, great inside pass to Pitts, and it's going to be called 3 seconds. If she would have handled that ball cleanly, I think she would have got a shot attempt up earlier.
And you
before
can just
before
see
those 3 seconds were
you
called.
can just see how comfortable Shaw is with the ball and ball control and movement as the point guard. She really looks like she knows what she's doing out there.
And that inside-outside pass into Pitts definitely shows that they have a sort of chemistry going. And it's only been half a year as Hinchel gets called on the offensive side of the ball, and she's going to go to line to shoot 2, getting fouled on the shot attempt.
Yeah, if you can master the inside-outside game, that can be something deadly to try to defend. And you saw a glimpse of what the inside-outside game can be with number 20 Shaw and number 40 Pitts.
Hinchel going to go to line to shoot 2. 2:58 left to go in the first half. Middle Creek up 21-7 against the visiting Whirlies of Grimsley High School. The first shot is good by Hinchel.
You know, just a couple minutes ago, we just were talking about at 4.5 minutes that Middle Creek need to try to go on a run and try to blow this thing out. Grimsley, slowly but surely, is trying to climb their way back in and make it a game by going into half.
Hinchel looking to convert on both shots. And the shot is good as she does so. Shaw has room to run. She's going to take the length of the court. And she's going to double dribble, lose control at the pivotal moment before she could put her shot up.
And that's tough right there. It's a tough turnover. They haven't scored here in a little bit, and they're definitely looking for some points to stop this drought.
Yeah, they're an up-tempo type team, but you want to play smart here. Obviously, you want to go up-tempo, but if it's not smart, then pull it out, set up the offense, and
slow it down a little bit. Yep.
Get a good bucket.
As there's a stoppage in play, as the referees are talking about something on the court. Alex Hill going to pass the ball in to Prendergast, Cut it to the wing. Nothing inside.
And the Mustangs are back in that zone defense.
Right.
The shot's up, but there's going to be a travel before the shot. Chastity Ford can't see what happened as she puts her hands in the air. Airballed the shot in any case.
We'll see what happened right there. She walked before she dribbled the ball.
Oh, is that what a walk is?
Yeah.
Jasmine Shaw with the ball. She kicks it to the corner.
Oh.
As Pitts falls. And it's going to be another jump ball.
You got to go up. You get the ball, you got to go up. No taking time, no putting the ball on the ground, just go up.
I wish we had a tally for how many jump balls we've had tonight. I'd put it at 15. 10 to 15.
Dang, 10 to 15.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That just shows that everybody's going for ball beating aggressive.
Buckets.
That's a great shot. As
throw it up, let the big girl put it in the basket.
Pitts never brings the ball below her shoulders, uses her height to keep the ball high, and she converts on 2 shots. Inside to Hill, back inside to Hill. The pass is deflected. As Harris takes the shot, and Doer is going to bring in the rebound.
Pretty good look on that shot, too. Middle Creek, they were able to find a hole there in the Middle Creek zone defense.
Shaw's going to take the ball inside, going to find Pitts, but there's going to be a foul on the play. Pitts buries the shot, but before the shot, there's going to be a push on Shaw, and she's going to go to line to shoot 2 as Middle Creek is now in the double bonus.
You wonder if Middle Creek is going to try to end the half with a 2-man game. You see Shaw and Pitts. You saw the chemistry earlier.
Yep.
Maybe they're going to try to end the half with those two taking over.
I was just about to say something that you can really see these two working together. You know, the chemistry between them two, especially where Shaw's driving the lane and Pitts kind of pops back out and looks for that quick dish, just for the quick, easy putback.
And you got to remember a few of Pitt's shots have been negated on fouls. She'd have a more impressive stat line at this point if it wasn't for that, as Shaw nails both free throws. 25-9 the score in this first half of play. Middle Creek's been cruising as Shaw deflects, keeps the ball inbounds before she loses it, gets it out, kicks it to Latham, who's going to take it to the hoop and puts it in.
Very
Great
nice
floater by Latham.
That's beautiful basketball right there. Kicking it to the open person, driving, and getting a good shot up.
And I like how they're patient with it. They're not just throwing up every open three that they get. They're driving the lane.
And
Another
Shaw
steal.
again with the deflection. She's going to control it this time around. Nobody lets her know that Peegs was behind her, trailing the play. That's when you got to talk out there. As you see Shaw limping off the court. And it seems like a couple of things there. We talked about the thumb, and it definitely looks like she's limping on that ankle a little bit.
You know, one thing I like about Doer and Shaw, they're not just offensive players. Yeah, they're helping the team out on the offensive side, but their defense, and that makes for an all-around player.
Latham, that lane's been there all night as she kicks it to number 3. White's going to take it up. All ball, the refs say. As Ford is going to control it, get it out to Prendergrass, the point guard, and they're going to set up and see what they can work with here with a minute left to go in this first half. Inside to Henschel, she's going to fake the ball, bring it out to the left wing, looking for somebody to pass to. Gets it back up to the 3-point line.
Good defense by Justice White.
Great ball moving around the perimeter. They're just looking to get the ball inside. Great.
Middle Creek comes up with another steal.
Clogging the passing lanes here as Doer is going to bring the ball up the court. Gets it to Latham on the right side. She's got time to set up the offense, look and see what she has. Inside, Pitts can't control the pass. And we got another jump ball as White.
That's good defensive hustle there by White to get to that loose ball to create the jump ball situation. That definitely would have been a whirly ball had she not given that extra effort.
Justice White is what you call, garbage man, or her, for females, garbage woman, in the sense that she does all the dirty work. It's not seen with the points, but she's playing great defense. She's hustling. She's doing all the dirty work and trying to help her team win.
She won the possession error back for Middle Creek on that possession. As Grimsley's going to work the ball around the inside. It looks like they've just been working around as Prendergast shoots the 3 off the back iron, rebounded by White. And another stat line that doesn't get a lot of praise. Rebounds is something that White can add to her stat line there.
You can learn to
Doer straightaway 3 off the front iron, still loose. But before someone could corral the rebound, the halftime whistle blew. At half, Middle Creek 27, the Grimsley Whirlies 9. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have halftime for you. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After an exciting first half, these Middle Creek Mustangs are up 27-9 on the Grimsley girls from Greensboro. Jeff, you got a few things from the first half, stat-wise?
Yeah, definitely. Middle Creek, 11 in the first quarter, 16 in the second, so they picked it up a little bit there in the second quarter. Doer leading the Mustangs with 8 points. Latham right behind her with 5. In the first half, they shot 9 for 16 from the free throw line, so you want to do a little bit of improvement on that. Over to Grimsley's side, Hershaw is leading them with 4 points, and they're shooting 3 for 4 from the line. So, they're doing pretty good from the free throws, making the easy ones. Maybe that's something that Petty had a little talk about there at halftime for the Mustangs.
Mustangs going to start with the ball in the second half. Johnson's pass intercepted, leading to a quick break that's shut down. Looking for a secondary break. When it's all said and done, Alex Hill's shot missed, rebounded, out of bounds. Last touch on Middle Creek. Alex Hill is going to pass it in the corner for 3. That's number 5, Hope Peegs. The rebound, and her sister, I believe, Faith Peegs, gets the rebound and misses the shot again as Doer gets it to Latham on the far side. Tries to dribble that sideline once again. Ball poked free. Last touch, Grimsley. It's gonna be Middle Creek ball on the baseline here.
That's big from Middle Creek. You don't never want to start off a half, turn the ball over, but they went down there, played great defense, and didn't give up a bucket.
Latham to Johnson. 33 is going to dribble, kick it out to Doer. He's going to switch sides, gets it inside. Another good pass. Couldn't be handled by Latham. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Grimsley ball there, as Sydney Smith, number 15. Good inside interior pass, not handled well by Latham, and it results in a turnover off the jump ball.
Middle Creek going with a little full court pressure.
As Pendergrass pass
right there.
As Faith Peegs gets the ball poked away by Smith there, number 15. Hill going to take the ball out of bounds on the baseline.
Middle Creek going to revert back to a 2-3 defense, which has done them well.
I was about to say that really worked for them there in the first half, so you should see them to go back to something, white change something that's not broken.
As White's going to get called for the bumping and pushing on the possession there, as both girls were giving each other blows, and White was the eventual offender there, called on the push there on the dribble.
You like to see that. You like to see someone with high energy and that loves playing defense, like have a passion for playing defense. You can see that Justice White takes pride in playing defense.
As the pass deflected, last touch by Grimsley. It's going to be Middle Creek ball, as every loose ball is challenged, and it's definitely hard up here trying to keep track.
And that's what I was going to say. I was looking here some of the try 9 stats here, and
great pass by Doer inside to Smith.
Good pass.
Great inside pass by Doer, the point guard.
I was saying none of the Middle Creek team here is in the top 5 for steals, which is kind of surprising with the performance we're seeing here tonight.
As Herschel has the ball in the corner, inside pass to Hill, who gets it to Peeg, who's going to get fouled by White. The junior guard gets called for the foul on the shot, and Peegs is going to go to line to shoot 2.
Yeah, White's just playing great defense. She was just, a little overly excited there, but she's playing great defense. You can't fault her for her effort.
Faith Peegs going to line to shoot 2. Good move to try to get to the rim, as her first shot is off.
Stands at a 20-point game right now. You want to keep an eye on the fouls. Middle Creek only has 2. Grimsley doesn't have any, but you don't want to get Grimsley in a situation where they're shooting free throws for the rest of the half.
As Peegs makes the second of 2 free throws, as Grimsley's looking to go full court on their own, easily broken up by Latham with a great pass. As Cesare's pass was easily telegraphed, laid into a break. As Herschel gets the rebound off the Prendergrass miss.
Johnston committing that foul down there, down low.
She gets fouled, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Petty can't be happy with that. Whenever you have a 3-on-2 fast break or 3-on-1, you have to convert, and you can't let 1 or 2 people, when you outnumber them, defend you.
Cesare had a good idea, but telegraphed it a little bit.
Yep, that one defender, all she had to beat, and she definitely saw a pass coming, so she was able to to get him away and create this offensive possession for them.
Herschel makes the first shot. Looking to convert on both free throws here as Grimsley's trying everything they can to get back in this game. And she makes the second of 2 free throws as Pittman's going to come in for Johnson. Cesare's going to take the ball out of bounds as Grimsley goes back into the full court press. Doer gets the inbounds pass as she's looking to cross over her defender, and does, and gets it to Smith, who gets it to Cesare, top of the key. She's going to drive, get it inside to Smith. Can't handle the pass. Bounces off her hand and out of bounds. Grimsley ball,
Yeah, number 40, Vanessa Pitts, is checking in. We're going to be anxious to see when Jasmine Shaw, if she's going to be limited, if Petty's not going to play her at all, or just going to limit her. We know she's nursing a nagging ankle injury, so we'll see if Petty tries to rest his star.
And you can definitely tell a different pace of the game when she's sitting on that bench.
Absolutely.
Henschel gets it outside. The 3 ball is good.
Good ball movement out of Grimsley right there. They were able to work it around the perimeter. One pass in and then right back out to the open girl on the perimeter.
Hope Peegs hitting the 3. First 3 of the game, it seems like.
Yeah.
If not the first, and definitely one of the few threes made in this game so far.
That's the thing. Whenever you're playing against a zone defense, whether it's 2-3, 1-2-2, the key is to make outside shots, because that's what they're going to give you. And if you can make that, then you can really hurt a team.
Doer sets up the offense, gets it to Pittman up top. She looks inside to Pitts. Good footwork. Kicks it back out to Pittman.
Yeah, Grimsley's on man-to-man. They're trying to suffocate Middle Creek right now.
Inside to Pitts. She's looking to make a move. She gets fouled as she makes her move into the lane.
Middle Creek had a tough time creating some separation from their defenders that time. And you can tell that the defensive pressure from Grimsley has increased greatly since they came out here in the second half.
Yeah, I think their coach wasn't happy with the score nor their defense performance, and he said something to get them going, because they're playing great defense, as Jeff just said.
As Pittman has the ball, gets it inside to Pitts. Latham switches courts. She's looking for a pass, gets it back up to Doer.
Grimsley is settled back down to a 2-3 defense, and they're trying to use a little bit of Middle Creek's own medicine to try to stop them.
Couple of deflections leads to a Middle Creek ball out of bounds. As you can definitely see, these Lady Mustangs are definitely trying to get the ball inside the Pitts, but they're finding those passing lanes clogged. As Latham has the ball near side.
And you can see the tempo that the Mustangs have resorted to slowing down to because of the pressure you're seeing out of the Grimsley defense.
Latham takes the ball, gets it to Doer, switches courts. Smith inside tries another unselfish pass. You see Pitts gets her hands on the ball, creates another jump ball. And I think it's going to be Middle Creek ball. It's going to stay here. As West Petty's going to take a timeout. Might want to talk about how they want to attack this zone.
Yeah, they're cutting deep into it. The next step is to make that pass. So there's open lanes. You have to make the pass, though.
And here so far, the Mustangs have only been able to connect on one jump shot, only putting 2 more points up on this board since halftime. So, something Petty wanted to calm them down, get them back in the right mindset, get them back, the way they were playing there in that second quarter, the beginning of that second quarter.
Yeah, whenever you're going against a zone defense, one thing, when you're going against them, as we said earlier, you want to knock down the outside shots. The second thing, you want to go down there, penetrate, and then kick it to people on the outside. And also, the third thing, if you get down there, you're not kicking to the outside shooters, you want to find an open lane there, because there's holes in a zone defense. So if you can find those holes, you can get easy shots.
Good job, Nate. 4:33 left to go in the third quarter of play.
Now
Smith fakes a shot, gets the ball batted out of her hands. Latham open for
Good
3.
look.
There's the
Good
outside shot you have to knock down.
Water splash.
Courtney Latham with the 3-point ball. 32-14, the score here.
Coming out of timeout, had a good game plan to get some points on the board.
Henschel, it's going to be a foul. Is it going to be on the floor? Looks like it's going to be during the shot. Looks like that's Pitts on the committing the foul.
And this Henshaw up on the line again. And, she was, like I said, their leading scorer in the first half and definitely a threat here in the second. They need to learn how to keep her off the line and prevent her from getting these free, easy buckets.
The first shot's up and good for Henshaw. Definitely one of the bright spots here for these Grimsley girls. As the second shot is good as well.
And that's the thing. Grimsley is knocking down their free throws, so you want to keep an eye on if they're going to get to the free throw line, and Petty needs to be preaching to his team to keep Grimsley off the free throw line because they're making their shots.
Having some trouble with that full court press, getting the ball across.
And we're going to be interested to see. It's going to be last touch, Middle Creek.
Creating turnovers, Grimsley.
Looking like both teams now have had trouble at times with this full court press. Hill gets the ball top of the key to Prendergast.
Henshaw
with the three off the front iron, rebounded by Doer. And she's going to look to push the ball up the court. Good pass by Latham to find Smith in the lane. Doer with the rebound. She's going to get a foul on the shot.
Yeah,
Looks like Prendergast.
It's going
to say on the floor here.
Yeah.
No shot.
That kind of looked like during the shot to me, but they're going to give it to her on the baseline.
As Pittman's going to take the ball out of bounds. As Latham takes another shot off the back iron, too long. Pitts inside, gets the ball off the front iron. Ball still loose. Henschel with the rebound. Prendergast pushing the ball up for Grimsley. And Prendergast is going to set the tempo for this whirly attack.
Oh,
as the pass
she wasn't
is
ready to let go of that one, and got intercepted.
Number 11, Lethem was streaking down the court, but Doer, being a veteran there, she didn't want to risk a turnover, so she brought the ball down and tried to set the offense.
Pitts keeps the ball high, but Henshaw gets a hand on it, creates the loose ball.
And Pitts getting drawn that reach-in foul right there. That's not something that you need right there here in the third. I'm not exactly sure how many fouls she has, but I know that's got to be at least her second or third. With her second, I'm getting told that's her second. And now Petty is going to take her and put her on the bench for a little while.
And Petty has some substitutions. He's bringing number 20, Shaw. There goes your offensive player. And you got Justice White, whose specialty is defense. So he's got a little offense and defense being subbed in.
And I believe this is one of the first times we've seen Doer come off the court as well.
As number 5, Hope Peegs is going to get called for the travel. It's going to be Mustang ball on the far sideline.
Starting to get more and more of a crazy crowd over there as the time winds down on this one.
And Shaw is going to take a length of the court. Good touch, but not quite good enough. But White gets the rebound. The ball's still loose. Shaw's going to take the three off the back iron. Rebounded by Smith. Puts it back up, and finally Middle Creek converts. You can't give a team 3 shots and expect him to walk away with nothing.
Yeah, especially when you're down this big by 18 points. You can't expect to get back in the game with giving second and third chance points. Number 20
Shaw's going to get the steal, take the length of the court. She's going to get fouled and go to the line. Great aggressive play by Shaw.
Shaw is just active on the defensive side. That's her third steal of the game, and she's active, and you like to see this. Like we said earlier, if you're an offensive player, you like to see a little defense out of them too.
Right.
Shaw's just doing a great job on the defensive end.
Jasmine Shaw, the 5'7" senior, takes a shot. It's good. 35-16, 2:22 left to go in the third quarter.
And we haven't seen, I guess as much as we have liked to so far out of Shaw. She has sat a lot of time on the bench. Do you think that thumb's getting to her? Or
it just looks like the game might be a little under control. They don't need to force things.
Yeah, that plus it's out of conference. You're gonna want her to be at her best in conference, so you don't want to risk any type of injury or doing too much with that.
White with the rebound on the wing. She's gonna take to the length of the court, get fouled, and Hope Peegs can go to line. Hope Peegs commits the foul, as White's gonna go to the line to shoot too.
Strong aggressive move by number 3, Justice White. Number 3, White off on her first shot. You got to, knock those down.
Justice White, 5'8" junior. Second one off the front line, rebounded by Smith. She's going to turn, put it back up. Not quite there. As the errant pass is picked up by White. She's on the floor. She gets it to Latham. Latham open to Shaw for three.
Plenty of time to look at this. Boom. Drains it. You give her too much time, and that's going to be automatic all day.
As my man Mark Jackson says, hand down or man down. Hand down, man down.
That's what he says.
If you leave them open, they're going to make it. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Man down, hand down?
Hand down, man down.
Exactly.
If you don't put a hand in their face, they're about to wet it. And that's what she did.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Another gem.
Carmen on the inbound.
As Prendergast brings the ball up, gets it inside. He's going to kick out to Peegs. Gets it to Henshaw in the corner. Inside, 22.
Defense.
That's Carmen. Rebounded, or excuse me, not rebounded, but stolen by White, who gets the ball to Shaw. But before that, there's going to be a foul on Prendergast.
She draws the foul. I mean, she just, she picked up her dribble a little early there, I would say, about, 10 or so feet from the top of the arc.
You hate to see players pick up the ball right in that corner.
Yeah.
Because the out of bounds and the half court line kind of act as second and third defenders there, as they can't quite move. As the ball's loose, intercepted by Carmen, and she's going to take it in, try to kick out to Bray. They move it around, gets it to Austin. Prendergast, Peegs.
They're slowing this tempo down and looking for that good opportunity. That, unfortunately, was not it.
Peegs tries the up and under. Great pass by Latham to an open Shaw. Good pass.
Good pass.
And you can definitely tell the presence of Shaw once again, once she gets on the floor, the kind of tempo that they're going to play and what we've seen so far.
Missed layup. Mid Creek getting the ball looking to push it.
Latham has the ball, bringing it up the center of the court. Austin, heavy on the pressure, gets it to Shaw. She's feeling it. She's going to take another three and nail it. As she's feeling it. Look at
right now.
I got it. Hand down, man down.
25 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Prendergast going to take it to the hoop and going to get fouled.
I think that's Justice White going to draw the foul on that one.
And, we haven't seen a lot of Shaw this game, but you can definitely see these last few minutes that she has stepped her game up above that of the opponent, as she's knocked down a couple threes, taking it in transition, and you can see she's a cut above.
You might also credit her lack of appearance in this game to their close victory last night over conference rival Athens Drive here at Middle Creek. So she could still be, feeling the effects of that tough conference battle there.
Well, you can see now she's not feeling the effects. She's hot right now, and if you're Middle Creek, your offense has to go through Shaw. She's hot.
The ball's still loose. Bray puts it up off the front line, rebounded by number 21. That's Jakini Kuba. Shaw with the ball. She's going to bring the ball up.
I mean, she handles the ball so fluidly.
Yeah, and the flashes you see here by Shaw is why she's a D1 prospect.
Exactly. Just in her ball handling skills, she seems to set herself above the rest.
After 3 quarters of play, Middle Creek up 43-16. A comfortable lead for our Lady Mustangs here, as Grimsley has been struggling all night to find their offense, as Middle Creek's been pursuing them. I don't know what I was going to say.
It's fine. Everybody has those moments. What do you think about that third quarter performance? We're sitting now.
The only thing that needs to be said about that third quarter performance is Jasmine Shaw coming in,
killing it,
and making her minutes felt, as she knocked down a couple threes, like I said before, in transition, controlling the tempo, controlling the team. She did it all in that third quarter.
Yeah, they started off slow, but they ended fast, and
right.
Ironically, Middle Creek in the third quarter scored almost as many points in the third quarter as Grimsley has right now heading to the fourth quarter.
Right. Still, I believe Grimsley went into that third quarter with 9 points on the board. I might have been mistaken, but now they're only sitting 16. So, I mean, when you can hold them to that few points in one quarter, I mean, it's going to be tough to win a game. When you can
control a team's offensive output,
right,
to the point that Middle Creek has this entire game.
And I would say that half of those points came from the free throw line. So if they can, get over those silly little fouls, this team would have, single-digit points right now.
Peegs floater in the lane, too short as Pitts gets the air ball rebound, gets it to Latham. She has numbers in front of her, and she's going to look to take it herself. The floater in the lane, rebounded by Shaw, quickly put back up as Shaw has owned this game since coming in.
Quickly shown her presence.
Yeah, this second half has been big for Shaw, and like we said, the offense is going to have to go through her. She's hot.
As Austin has the ball, controlling it, gets to the wing player. That's Nash. Back up to Austin. Looking to get it inside to Bray. Oh, but she's going to travel. Number 22, Carmen on the travel there.
Defense not allowing any easy passes leads to offensive breakdown, mental mistakes, and turnovers.
Yeah, Middle Creek has a comfortable lead right now. What you want to see out of this Middle Creek team, even though they're up comfortably, the mark of any great team is even when you're up big, you want to close the door. And you want to see Middle Creek still continue to play hard and push this lead up and finish the deal off.
Yeah, no letting up.
You definitely want to go into the holiday break not feeling like you left anything on the floor.
Right.
And it's gonna go Grimsley ball. Austin, number 10.
I'll say here in a few minutes, Middle Creek might want to start getting some of their subs in and getting some valuable experience here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to get it inside. Hill gets it to Bray, who's way outside her comfort zone, sitting almost at half court. Austin. It's going to bring it inside. Little jump step. Gets her own rebound, tries to kick it.
Shaw's
all by herself.
Dunk it.
Lay it in.
Boom.
I think she would if she could.
Yeah, absolutely.
As Shaw puts it in. Another 2 points for the senior.
Just brings me back to the 08 days with Nelson running through this gym.
Nelson Curtsey.
Yeah.
Sarah Nash has the ball, gets it to Austin, top of the three. She's going to take the jumper. Air ball on that one.
That's a good box out by Shaw to prevent any Grimsley effort to get that ball.
As Doer's going to come in and relieves Shaw. A good shift by Shaw.
Yeah, great second half. And, this is the right move by Petty. Go ahead, bring her out and don't risk any further injury. She's had a great game, and, just sit her down and get her ready for the next game coming out the holiday.
Doer. Brent dribbling around, gets it to Pittman. As Pitts gets the inside pass. Great inside pass to Latham. But we're going to get a foul on the play.
And we have seen a lot of work out of the juniors, Doer and Latham. Both as juniors are doing a great job contributing to this team. I guess you'd say semi-upperclassmen. As
Pitt's mid-range shot is no good and rebounded by Grimsley. Austin gets the ball, half court. The corner three, or excuse me, the wing three, air ball once again, and it's gonna be Mustang ball.
Just gotta put a little bit more on that one.
Yeah, Grimsley, that's their second straight possession where they air ball from the three-point line. They might just want to bring it in a little bit and get a little closer to their comfort.
Inside pass to Pitts. She puts up the shot.
Ooh.
Rims out.
Tough miss on that one. That one looked good.
And you know what? In 2-3 years, those rim outs are going to go in.
That was a good move to the basket. That was a good play.
That'll be automatic.
Better footwork, and those shots are going to go in. As you can see, the raw talent is there. As she gets the rebound and great instinct play.
Latham.
Good pass. The shot too long. Rebounded by Latham. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be Middle Creek.
And on that one, I don't like to seem like a little fake dish, fake, ooh, and then quick with that layup because they're looking that extra pass. Not to be greedy, but
number 30, McCoy, coming in, seeing her first action of the game as Latham takes a long two. And
able to get her own rebound.
She's going to set up. Cross-court pass to Doer. She takes the three ball, and it is good.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. She has a
stretching this lead.
Yes, a great shot.
50-16 the score now as the Lady Mustangs have been in control this entire game. Grimsley has not found anything on offense. And it's going to be a foul on Pitts.
That's her third. You might see Coach Petty bringing her out here momentarily.
As Cesaire's coming in, and number 25, Jasmine Scott, going to see her first action of the game.
Latham and Pitts taking a seat.
As Pitts is taken out on her 4th foul. Rebounded by McCoy, number 30. As Doer's going to bring the ball up. The mid-range shot. Rebound, Austin. Austin's going to bring the ball up with 4:21 left to go in the final quarter of play.
Now, what do you think the Whirlies have been lacking here? I feel like they're just kind of taking any open look here that they get to the 3 to try to, scratch and claw their way back into this one. I feel like they just need to slow it down, work it inside, and try to get at least 2.
Just
something on the board.
Doesn't look like they have a number 1 option here. Is Doer. Great pass, great find by Cesaire. Doer does the rest of the work.
Doer.
Coach Petty's squad certainly showing who the dominant team in this game is.
Henschel makes a great move to get herself open, but can't convert. As Doer, great find, can't hold on to it. Kalba can't hold on to that pass.
Kept her head up, kept looking down court to the open pass, just unable to rein that one in.
Yeah, to answer your question, Jeff, Grimsley, they just haven't been in a group from Jump Street. So, they've got to go back to practice and just get some shots up and get back in their groove. They've been out of sync since they got here.
Gonna watch some tape.
Cesaire's going to get called for the push in the corner. 52-16, 3:22 left to go.
And, I don't know if Grimsley came into this one thinking they were going to get as much pressure on the ball and off the ball as they've seen tonight from the Mustangs. My hat goes off to the defensive efforts to this Lady Mustang team tonight.
Yeah, part of that's just being unfamiliar. These are out-of-conference foes with Grimsley being from Greensboro and, Mid Creek down here in the Apex Carry area. It's just unfamiliar. They're unfamiliar with each other.
It's a putback.
As the Mustangs reset Doer. Regardless of the competition, these are both 2 high school teams, and to hold another team to 16 points for almost 4 quarters of play is definite defensive dominance.
Yeah, outstanding. That's can be attributed to Coach Petty and him preaching defense coming to this game.
Cesaire holding the ball. She's going to dribble all the way around the defense. She's going to drive and draw another foul. And that's the 17th foul, and it's going to bring Mustangs into the bonus.
Yeah, 1-on-1 in Middle Creek. Lawrence is there at the line. And Doer comes out. She had a great all-around game.
Yeah, she saw a lot of action this game. Her and Latham saw the majority of the first 3 quarters. They didn't come out. Now Grimsley's going to try to take over on offense again. And it's just unable to connect with a simple, pass and catch.
Yeah, that's just the basics, make the simple pass. Just got to go back to the drawing board with Grimsley.
Right. And, then again, it is very early in their season. Right. They just came off a loss. This one's going to go down as their 2nd in a row unless we see some kind of miracle.
40-point output in 2 minutes.
Nah, never in the history of the sport.
And she's going to get fouled and go to the line during the shot. Jessica McCoy. Jess McCoy, the senior.
Still get a chance to get her first points of the game.
.213 left to go on this one. 52-16 the score. Middle Creek Mustangs. Good. And the first shot is good.
She's on the scoreboard.
And after this one, Middle Creek is going to take a couple of days off for the holiday break. They travel to Smithfield, Selma to take on Triple S and the Spartans on the 28th of December is their next match.
Yeah, another out-of-conference opponent. And we'll be anxious to see if Middle Creek can carry over this defensive performance over there and get another win in Smithfield.
As the shot's rebounded by Johnson. Gets it quickly out to Cesare. She's going to bring the ball up against Austin. Couple of quick moves there to create separation. good idea trying to get it inside after the deflection. Still controlled by Middle Creek. Cesare gets the ball, takes it in. Where's the foul on that shot? But
and
as
Middle
it's loose
Creek
ball, Cesare puts it back up, and this time she gets her just desserts as she puts it in for 2.
Dominating on the defensive boards, or offensive board, excuse me.
You can say defense too.
Yeah, both.
Both boards. As there's a loose ball on the floor, Henschel gets the loose ball. Inside, good pass inside.
Yeah.
Another error ball by the Grimsley Whirlies.
Yeah, that was partially blocked. You like to see this out of the Middle Creek team. They got their reserves in, and they're still hustling and going hard to the buzzer. And you love to see that out of a team.
Cesare's going to hold the ball.
As we're going to watch this clock tick from 1 minute. The Whirlies go on their next game. This is going to be the last one of the year for them. They take on High Point Central away on the 4th of January. So this one, they're going to have a good 2-week break to take this one, think it over, see what went wrong, what went down, and try to resculpt their offensive plans for High Point.
46 seconds left to go in this game.
Middle Creek, they've been successful all night. They've been pressuring the boards. They've been taking good shots. They've been getting good looks, good movement on and off the ball. What else are you seeing out of them? What do you think they need to start improving on?
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to pull stuff from a game like this, and find many things that you need to work on. Obviously, ball control. Ball control by the guards was a little spotty in the beginning, but as the game went on, and right there's another thing they need to work on. A few inbounds plays have been intercepted, as the passing has been a little suspect in spots. But at this point I'm really just nitpicking, as the Mustangs have played a great all-around game against.
They
against
dominated this one. The hats go off to this one. This is a good way to take it to the break, and they're going to keep on building on this season. They're going to take this one to a 5-4 record, get back on that winning side.
As the clock ticks, 33 seconds left to go. Johnson brings the ball up.
You're likely just to see her hold this one as long as she can without drawing a foul here from number 21, Sarah Nash.
Johnson gets the ball inside. Number 25 for Middle Creek wasn't ready. That's Jasmine Scott. A great inside feed by Johnson. As you can see, Johnson's made a few plays throughout the game where, she's made the extra pass to get her teammate an easy 2 points. As Austin gets the ball, back to Austin up top. They're going to move it around the perimeter. Intercepted by Cesare. Cesare's going to bring it down. 8 seconds left to go. She might hold it. 5, 4. And this will be the last action you see in this one. As the buzzer sounds, the final score 55 to Grimsley 16. Middle Creek walks away with this one. We'll come back. We have a few things post wrap up. Don't go anywhere. You listen to the Sports Block.
All right, welcome back to the Sports Block, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to kick it down to Nate Harris, who's courtside with Coach Petty. Nate. All right, we're having a little technical difficulty there. We're getting ready to set up. Overall, great performance by the Mustangs. Worley's a little underprepared in this one, but, you know, don't count them out down the road. They're going to fall down. Two-game losing streak. Middle Creek definitely has room to improve as well, but we liked what we saw out of them. Are we ready to go back down to the floor? All right, hang tight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, then we'll be right back with Nate Harris and Coach Petty. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Sports Block. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sports Block. I'm real quick going to kick it down to Nate Harris. Nate, what do you got for us?
Thanks, guys. Coach, your team played lights-out defense. What can you say about the effort on the defensive side of the ball?
I thought it was good for us. I mean, I think we mixed up a little bit of man and a little bit of zone depending on what lineup they put on the floor. And for the most part, I thought our kids did a good job reading, picking off passes that they were telegraphing a little bit, allowed us to get some fast break opportunities off of it, especially on that back line. And then the big kid for them, 15, she does a lot of good stuff when we let her catch it at the elbow. And when we were able to stop it, I thought good things happened for us.
This was a blowout win, but what can you take? You can always take something from any game, whether it's a blowout win or a close win or a loss. What can you take from this game and use coming out of the holiday for the next game?
This is a Christmas gift for us, man. I mean, for us, we were even going in this game. 3-3 in the conference, 4-4 overall. And we had a good game the other night against Athens. And this going into Christmas break does a lot for us. A lot of good things happen from a lot of good people. And I thought we had a lot of good looks that didn't fall, too. That'll be there when we have opportunities. You know, so a lot of things come out of this to continue to get us back above 500 now to prepare for a holiday tournament and then for the second half of the season.
Well, great game, Coach. Coming out of the Christmas holiday, the Mustangs will be traveling to Smithfield, Selma to face the Spartans. Come out and support them.
All right, Nate, thanks a lot for that. Ryan Grover's back to join us. Great first match. We got the men's basketball team here on the floor. Varsity Mustangs getting ready to take on the Varsity Whirlies. We got the Creek Crazies. We got the music. You see the time, 7 minutes and counting. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You're watching the Sports Block.